What's up YouTube? Ryan back today with another sports card video. Today we're testing out automobile scratch remover on sports cards. Welcome back to the channel, you guys, and that is exactly what we're doing today. We are testing out to see if this Meguiar's Scratch X can remove scratches off the sports cards, specifically chrome cards. You guys do not use this on paper cards. It's not going to work. So we have three types of flaws that I figure were the best type to test today, and that is we have one with a print line, one with just like a surface mark, and then we have one with just a bad surface with a bunch of little scratches on it that are smaller. We're going to see if this can make any of those go away. So should be a pretty quick video today, but it's going to be very important. If this could end up working and works efficiently, this would be amazing. Turn some 9s into 10s, turn some 8s into 9s. So honestly, I've never done this before. I just bought this off Amazon. I have no idea. I'm going to have to read the directions how this works, but this is going to be like a blind reveal. And it's going to be completely honest, and I'm going to give you guys my opinion and see if it's worth it or not. I actually had a buddy say to buy this, and I've seen it before. I've seen plastics, and I'm actually going to have a video on that too, probably about slabs and how you can get smudges and scratches off your PSA slabs. I have that coming in the mail too, but this one showed up first. So today's just going to be about this one, and this one's more important to me. So if I can fix some cards, that's going to be big. All right, so we're going to go in order here. We're going to try the print line first, and then the surface mark, and then the scratches. Just because I think it's in order of like I don't think the print line is going to come off. I don't think a thick print line is going to come off. And then the other two maybe have a chance. So let me see how I use this thing. There's the directions. I don't know if you want to pause it or not there, but always use on a cool surface in the shade. Dispense a small amount of product into a foam pad. Don't have a foam pad. They gave me a microfiber cloth. They did give me a foam pad actually, but it was for like a drill head. It was like a whole combination thing, but work scratch into surface, reapplying as needed, remove with another, remove with a microfiber towel. Deep scratches that can be left with your fingernail may require professional repair. Alright, so it's pretty much saying you just rub it on there and then rub it off. Not too bad at all. Let's get out the Vlad Topps Chrome card with the print line, see what we're working with here. But yeah, you guys, before we jump into the video, if you guys found this video helpful, useful, whatever, please give my video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, let me know in the comments what you guys think of this. Again, this is a blind reveal. I have no idea if this is going to work or not. I'm hoping it does, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's get this thing out. So I'm going to try to hold this up and see if you guys can see it. Some of these might be hard to see on camera, but this one has a print line going through his body. And again, I'm going to try to get it as close as possible, move it at a couple different angles. But again, it's not a super thick print line, but it's a print line. I know the ones that are like, holy cow, I can see this from a mile away. Like those are not going to come out. But this is a print line that is a little more faint. So I'm going to see what happens here. All right. I'm going to go with that amount. I'm just going to spread it around the card. I'm going to use the microfiber cloth, and then I'll wipe it off with a different part of the microfiber cloth. I'm just going to work it in. And again, emphasize enough. Do not do this on paper cards. It will not work. It will just mess up the card. So I'm just going to work this in, go up and down, left and right. I watched a video on someone doing it on their car. So we'll see what happens. And then I have my glasses cleaner cloth too. So I'll probably go over that at the end with it just to like get the final reveal. You know, where I applied it, I don't see it currently. I have actually just noticed another print line on the helmet. So I'm going to do this on that spot too. Okay, this is looking really promising, to be honest. So I'm going to now wipe this off. Alright, let's see if we can get this wiped off now. Alright, let's see what this looks like. So again, I had print lines. I'm going to be honest, I still see them. But it's still there for sure. There's still a print line going up the whole card. So, did not work on the print line. I would not say that convinced me to like submit this card. Like this is something that would probably get like a 9, because it's a very faint print line. Like I don't think it would get anything more than that at best, maybe even an 8. So I'm gonna go ahead and say print line doesn't work. All right, next one, surface mark. What I mean by surface mark, and I'll show you at the bottom of this card. Let's see if I can get it on camera. It's gonna be tough, but at the bottom of this card, there's like a smudge, scratch, whatever you want to call it, like right here. Again, I need like better lighting or something, but like it's there, I promise. So I'm just gonna do the same thing. Get it on there, rub it in. Again, it's just more like a spot on the card. It's not a line, it's nothing. It's just literally like one of those spots that looks like during production, like it got like a smudge on it, or like just like a mark. It's not a dent, it's not a print line, it's just like marks on the card. So again, I'm just going to do the same thing, and I probably should do this over something because it's on the edge of the card. Go ahead, rub it in. And again, my expectation for this is really low. I can't imagine this really working all that great, but we're going to try. And again, this is just a blind reveal. I'm going to grab my microfiber cloth just to give it the last touch. And no, it's still there. So again, 0 for 2. 0 for 2 today. I still see it. There's just like a blemish down there. During production, they did something with that card. It nicked something. I don't know how those get there, but it didn't come off. So print line didn't work, and the little surface blemish didn't work. This next one is what I'm the most curious for, and I think it has the best chance of working. And the last one here with this Otani Topps Chrome card, hopefully you guys can see this on camera. I feel bad because probably like, you guys show me nothing. See if I can get a good angle on this. But this card has surface scratches along this entire side. It's like very faint scratches, but there's a ton of them. I feel like I'm grabbing this light to see if I can get better lighting for y'all. Trying to get the lighting, I apologize. But you guys can see, maybe you can't see, like right there. That's a pretty good angle. I can see it from here. All those tiny little scratches. They're very faint and they're small, but they're all over the place. These are the ones that, you know, they might actually have a chance of coming off. Like, this is the only ones that I'm like, you know, if this works, then, you know, that could be cool. But, all right, we're going to do the same thing. I'm just going to put a freaking dot on there because this has got them everywhere. Yeah, we're just going to scrub it in. We're going to scrub it in and see what happens. And again, maybe I need to use more of this stuff. Like I don't think people would say to use this if it was fake. I've heard of this stuff before too. Like from Twitter, Instagram, stuff like that. People say to use it, but I've never done it myself. So maybe I have to apply more. It says apply as needed, so maybe I'll go back and try that at the end here. If these come off, it's a huge win. This is, like, I have a lot of cards with this flaw where it's just like really minor scratching, but it would hold it back, like big time. So we'll see what we're looking at here. Try to get in the lighting for better quality for myself, because in this lighting, I honestly can't tell anymore. I think they're gone. You know what? Honestly, it looks better. I still see some things there. I'm going to apply more of this Scratch X to the card, but it's definitely better. It got rid of some of them, like completely removed some of them. So I'm going to go through to the process again, and I'll fast forward this one. You don't need to see me do the same thing twice. Final conclusion on this, you guys. You know, I don't think it's worth it. I mean, I feel like I wasted my time, to be honest. Like, I don't feel like this was helpful. I really don't. Like, this one did get a little bit cleaner. So maybe some really, really fine scratches. Like, they'd have to be the bare minimum. Like, it can't be, like, it has to be so small and so little. And, like, maybe just, like, one of them. Like, this one, again, it had a bunch of them. And, I mean, it got some of them. It did. but I still see like 2 or 3 of them that were there of like the 7 or 8. So it did remove something. So, I mean, if you have something very minor, maybe it's worth trying. Like, I'm not going to submit this card. I'm not. This is the one I was most optimistic about because, again, these were really, in my mind, really fine scratches. They're still there. Like, the bigger ones are still there. So, honestly, I think this is a waste of time. All right. Well, that's going to be the end of today's video. This is where I need your guys' feedback in the comments. Like, do you have experience with stuff like this? Or do you use different polish that actually works for you? Please let me know down in the comments. I think I've seen people use shoe polish before. Like, let me know in the comments. Let everyone in the comments know if you have had success with this, because I can confirm now that this Scratch X, it just really didn't do very much, like at all. And that's the truth. Like, I picked 3 that, I thought it was a fine print line that, hey, that's not a super thick print line. Maybe it'll work. A couple surface marks that are very common on cards that are not like huge flaws. And then the really faint scratches. I did see a couple of these come off. I did see a couple of those come off, but I don't think I would really waste my time going through a stack of cards doing this. Like, I just don't. Like, it doesn't seem like it's going to make that big of a difference when it comes to grading. I will say it does make the card shinier. I'll give it that. The card does look cleaner, so I mean, maybe if that's something you're going for, maybe it can like improve a grade just because of the shininess of it. Like, that's the only thing I can really see this being beneficial for, honestly. Like, maybe you have a card that's maybe a little dull and you want to brighten it up, like for the aesthetics of it. So when you send it to PSA, like, oh dang, this thing like pops. Like, maybe then it's useful, but I don't see anything coming off major that's like, dang, like I have to do this to every single card that has a flaw in it. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Again, if you guys found this video helpful, let me know. Please give my video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought, opinions. Let me know in the comments. I just really wanted to do this as a test. This was straight up just a test. Again, first time doing this. Seems like a waste of time to me. So let me know in the comments what you guys think too. All right, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a great rest of your day. See ya!